How is the coronavirus affecting the housing market, and why is it different from any other economic recession like the '08 housing crisis? Does this recession mean I'll be able to buy like crazy or should panic sell? And what does this mean for us going forward? Hi, I'm Susie, your San Francisco and Bay Area realtor, and today I'm going to be addressing the top 3 questions that many of you have been asking me about. But before I sum up these answers, I'm going to put it out there that I'll be sharing with you top exclusive information only for those that stay and watch my entire video. So after each question that I answer, I'll include in the middle of the segment top secret insider information that I have broken down from the real-time data that I extracted daily from the housing market and stats, and what it all means directly to you. So stay tuned and let's get right to it. I'm going to answer for you the 3 things that you're most concerned about the market right now. 1, how is the coronavirus affecting the housing market, and why is it different from any other economic recession? 2, how will this market affect me as a home buyer or seller? And 3, what does this mean for us going forward? All of us have a mind-boggling range of challenges to deal with in these stressful and uncharted times of COVID-19. But for many homeowners, sellers, and buyers, one concern rises to the top. Are we heading straight into another housing crash? Little is assured these days, and our current situation is without precedent. But most housing experts believe the wave of across-the-board home price slashing and desperate sell-offs that characterize the aftermath of the Great Recession are far less likely to materialize this time around. So why will things be different? Because bad mortgages, rampant home flipping and speculation, and overbuilding all contributed to the last financial meltdown. And this time around, the much stronger housing market isn't the driver of the crisis. It's one of COVID-19's many victims. And that could provide something of a cushion for real estate to prevent another repeat of the past. How is the coronavirus affecting the housing market, and why is it different from any other economic recession? The fundamentals of the housing market couldn't be more different from the economic meltdown of 2007 through 2009. In the lead up to the Great Recession, it seemed like just about anyone could get a mortgage, or 2, or 3. Today, only buyers deemed less of a risk can score a loan. Credit scores need to be higher, debt-to-income ratios need to be lower, and lenders verify incomes much more carefully. Additionally, there was a vast oversupply of homes, so when the market crashed, there simply weren't enough qualified buyers to purchase them. And with all the foreclosures going up for sale, a result of bad loans, home prices plummeted. For a free downloadable report that shows a trend for a number of listings in San Francisco since 2005 until now, make sure to click on the hyperlink provided below at the end of this video. But today there's a severe housing shortage that's keeping prices high, which leads us to our second point. How will this affect me as a home buyer or seller? Deep price cuts are the dream of many cash-strapped buyers and dread of home sellers. And they may not happen this time around, but a slowdown in the price hikes of the past decade are likely, and most housing experts are saying the same thing. Home prices may dip, but just slightly. For a free downloadable report that shows a progression of how much single-family homes appreciated in value since 2005, make sure to click on the hyperlink provided below at the end of this video. Prices are driven by the rules of supply and demand. On the supply side, there is a record low inventory of homes on the market as sellers have been steadily yanking them off. Many don't want potentially infected strangers walking through their homes and want to wait for the economy to improve so they can fetch top dollar for their properties. Others don't want their homes to linger on the market unsold during a time when fewer transactions are taking place. Still, demand for new homes hasn't evaporated. There are simply too many would-be buyers out there. Millennials that are eager to put down roots and start families, folks who lost their homes during the last recession and want to buy, and boomers looking to downsize. Because people need a place to live, and at some point we're going to get past this virus. And while many potential buyers will grapple with job losses or the prospect of them, others will be lured in by the prospect of super low mortgage interest rates. Rates were just 3.31% for 30-year fixed rate loans as of last week, according to Freddie Mac. Which leads us to our third question. Why should you care, and what does this mean for us going forward? The biggest wild cards in this current mess are just how long it takes for us to get the virus under control, and then how quickly the economy takes to bounce back. About 22 million people, or 13% of the US workforce, filed for unemployment in a month's time. Experts predict unemployment could rise to 15% or even 20% before the pain subsides. And those financial struggles have made it increasingly difficult for folks to pay their rents and mortgages, let alone purchase starter homes or trade up residences. Roughly 6% of mortgages were in forbearance, according to the most recent data released from the Mortgage Bankers Association. And this has sparked fears of another foreclosure crisis, one of the hallmarks of the Great Recession and its aftermath. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to face any challenges for the housing market, but I am saying there probably won't be another housing fire sale. And there will likely be a sharp decline in home sales until the threat of the virus and its economic toll have waned. But experts anticipate sales will pick right back up as soon as things return to some semblance of normalcy. That will also keep prices high. For a free downloadable report of the current market condition and median home prices in San Francisco, click on the hyperlink below at the end of this video. So I hope that was helpful information, and these 3 key points really helped you understand what is going on in the San Francisco market right now and how it directly impacts you in the home market. Make sure to like, share, and comment any questions I can answer for you below, and I will love to include any of these questions to target for my next video. Thank you as always, stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.